right. Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for watching the channel. My name is Albert, and that's in case you didn't know, because like the channel is like the name or whatever. I couldn't come up with anything unique. You feel me? So it had to be self-entitled. Yeah, Albert's compilation of life vlogs and thereby recollection of events. As it pertains to my perspective. And so, thank you again for watching. I know that there's a lot of new subscribers, and I know that I haven't posted a video since Friday evening, and I know that it's Sunday now, and I know that as per mandate, the whole goal was 4 videos a day, and admittedly, obviously, I didn't perform with the expectation that I had wanted. Um, Within those parameters, right? Those specific parameters of the 4 a day. We kept it a while. We kept it going for a long time. Now it's time to make up for it. So I'll be posting 12 videos today, all together throughout the day. I look forward to spending my Sunday with you and getting to know you a little bit better. I say this because to our new viewers and our new subscribers, all of which have come local and organic in nature in that real sort of life capacity, which is so interesting to, facilitate in that matter. And, a lot has happened in the last 72 hours. And, no, so the 12 videos, I dare say, may not even be enough for all of the things that have happened since then, right? But we're gonna move forward. I am terribly sorry, to myself, right, and to the people who've, joined me so far the last 6 or 7 or 8 weeks. I'm not sure how long it's been now. I know it's been about 6 weeks, I think, with the relaunch of the channel, right? I encourage everyone to read the description of the channel, and to know more or less in written form kind of some background about it. And so this is a digital diary excerpt, and I have a lot on my mind right now. I am looking forward again to sharing all these thoughts and ideas with you, and to most importantly let you guys know what I've been up to, right? And I think it'll never happen again. There will never be a day this year again where I do not post at least the 4 videos. And obviously, there's many, many, many reasons why this did not happen the last 2 days. And so, yeah, right now it's going on like 4:30 in the morning, I think, here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and wrapping up somewhat of a very productive overall week and for sure weekend. And now it's time to move forward with next week and the things that need to be done, not just for next week but for like always, just because they're dailies. Do some grocery shopping here in a little while as the stores open. It's hot outside, so I like to shop early. I think it's a great idea. I also have met a handful of new friends this weekend, so all of which I'll be talking about throughout the duration of the next 11 videos, right? And so quantitatively speaking, we will still have produced the 4 videos a day till the end of the year, but just, IRL, fell short 48 hours. I'm super disappointed about that, honestly. And I know I've been treating this digital diary excerpt as sort of a new kind of a thing for people who haven't watched. The program has been around for a while, including a number of years ago when I was doing content on Periscope. So if you've followed, maybe not that far along ago, there's a few videos here on YouTube from that old platform. But if you know sort of anything about what had been going on and stuff, and the continuation of sort of the vlogs as it would be prior to the last 48 hours, right? And even as I say it out loud, 48 hours, man, I'm pretty sure there's movies appropriately titled this, and shows and ideas or whatever, but a lot happens in 48 hours, let me tell you. A lot happens in, a few seconds, honestly, right? Like your whole life can change in just a few seconds. It's freaking crazy, honestly, the nature of how the dice game goes when it comes to life. You feel me? It's like if life were a lottery, we're all like sort of forced to play in that really healthy, positive sort of regard. And then, like, every day, every second, there's winners, there's losers. You feel me? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you find yourself in a situation in which you're, you know, asking, why you're participating in the first place. I guess not just because it's without consent or anything at all like that, but you know, um, I'm joking. This video is going to be scattered, I know, but it needed to happen in the chronological order of the chain of many videos being posted today because it is the natural continuance, as it would be, of our daily segments. So, just as if, I never went anywhere for the last 48 hours, some of which places you'll be very, very surprised to hear about. Yeah, I just, I will tell you this: in the past 48, in the past 72 hours, I've got maybe 6 hours of sleep in total under my belt. So I know that I'm running on coffee and Mary Jane right now. That's all that's sort of keeping me going in terms of. And I don't drive. I have no car. So there's always those public reiterings that need to be made clear. Okay, so digital diary excerpts. I'm proud of what this channel has become, will become, and as it was conceived. I'm just a guy sitting behind a desk in my room looking at my phone trying to get, some subscribers so that we can collectively make some sort of kind of positive change in people's lives. Furthest most is mine in terms of my self interests are few and far between. This has always been a channel about self motivation and getting things done and being positive, right? And it's evolving slowly into something that I just can't wait to find out. I mean, I have never been more interested to figure out and to see what happens in the future than I have right now. Like, my life is like at a standing point, and wherever it goes from here is, beyond my control in terms of social things that seem to be occurring, the pattern of which things happen to me on my dailies. Like, it's quite insane. And so we're going to get to know each other again today, if we don't already know each other in some kind of a capacity very well. Okay, I can assure you this. I can assure you that the at the end of these 12 videos, if you don't know me or you don't know who I am or what I'm about or why I make these videos to begin with, then you definitely need not be watching these videos. And the thing is too is, like, I tell people this all the time, you know what I mean? Like, don't watch the videos. Don't watch the videos in terms of, like, the interest in you watching these videos is inherently placed upon the fact that, like, I want to be a friendly guy and be a part of your life. You feel me? And I'm like telling you guys the most deepest, darkest things, that I can, that I have, right, in terms of my transparency and my life story and how I think it pertains and how I think other people might be able to take things away from my experiences and add it to their, repertoire of tools they have to assist in everyday life. I think those are good things, you know what I mean? And so, just to be clear, don't watch these videos, you know what I mean? Like, and again, if you don't understand my sort of weird sense of humor, there's over 200 videos on this channel to sort of let sort of what I'm about, why I want to do these things, and why every single day I continue to try to absolutely make time for the sharing of a large part of it in a public kind of a way. You know what I mean? Like, these are things that are very, very important to me, and that are gonna get done, you know, whether or not one person watches or a few hundred or in the future thousands, you know, like this journey is just interesting. We always hear, you know, in stories and movies and things, you know, it's about the journey. Well, folks, I'm sharing my journey with you guys, and I think again that's going to be the outlasting sort of um, differential component of my programming. And when I say my programming, I mean Unique Avenue Media. And when I say UAM, or Unique Avenue Media, UAM, the acronym short of there, you know, I would say that that's what this is about. It's about journeys. It's about you know, new chapters. It's about meeting new and experiencing new, you know. It's in and essentially that's how I think life is best experienced, not, you know, sort of in the mundane and static, but in the ever changing and perpetuating motion of just complete not knowing, you know. You know, it's an enigma. Life is an enigma. It's a mystery wrapped in a middle in a riddle, you know. And it's sort of like I'm very interested to figure out, you know, as much as I can about this mystery wrapped in a riddle, right? Because it's my experience, it's my perspective, it's something that I think again can be shared, because I think ultimately, as we will see in the next century, the sharing of our human experience will be one of the defining characteristics that we as people can have. And throughout history, throughout story, throughout modern, you know, linguistics, storytelling has been a tradition that has been embedded in our genetic code. Like, we are storytellers, you feel me? Whether it's like around a campfire and with, you know, some tools, the lack of clothes, and, you know, the and shelter, or however we want evolution in itself to play itself, right? But nonetheless, human beings share. We share our life experiences, we share our condition, we share our feelings. This is what a human being is this, you know. And I'm so happy to be in a time where I have the opportunity to share my experience with other people that may be willing to go on this journey with me, because life is scary, yo. Like, again, anything can happen and things change in a second. So every moment we have with anything at all that's important and that matters to us is just so overwhelmingly relevant to our experience, to our condition, that it's ultimately the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that matters. That's you know, and if we understand that, then I think that we have the capacity to love each other and to care about one another and to really think that, you know, we're all in this together, and that, like, you know, hippie talk, no one is against anyone, you feel me? We just got different things going on, and sometimes, you know, life catches us at moments where we become super selfish, super egotistical, super narcissistic in our own sort of self-fulfilling, immediate gratification kind of a way. And I, you know, am guilty of these things just as much as the next person, but overwhelmingly, I love sharing my experience, and I love having you guys watch the channel. So this first video was almost 15 minutes long. There is again 11 more videos following this, and I think a few of them are going to be posted in sequence, just so I can get these sort of basic building blocks out of the way of you know, of today's content, right? And so there it is. You know, I hope that you guys have a wonderful morning. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing all of your lovely faces, if that were a possible real thing. Wouldn't that be a trip? You feel me? Anyways, like playing back, you're like, oh hey. I'm just being silly, but a new program, new content. Let's get it going. You guys have a great day. For those of you that have already been watching, this video was more or less for y'all. In the continuance, let's keep going. Take two. Goodbye. Holy potatoes.